Hello. I hope everyone's doing okay. We're gonna do lots of self-care today. Let's see. I'm doing my whole share the links thing. Hi, Autism Mom. You are on time per usual. Let me put this in Discord. I like the discordant notes or whatever of this game I want to try playing, but I think I might mute it so that I can listen to lo-fi. Let me see if I can go into... There we go. Game looks awesome. I'm so excited. Hi, Casey! Woo! Careful, Kachoo. Sorry. It's a little loud of the sound. And then, good to go. Good to go, good to go. And then I just have to do a little post on Instagram. And then we'll be good to go. Let's see. How's everyone doing today? I would love to know what you want to work on. What's going on for you? Ta-da! Hi, Thomas! Hi, Saren. Perfect timing. I just got in here with my dinner. Perfect. I just ate, so I'm feeling good. I'm just posting on Instagram real quick. Let's see. Hang on, buddy. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. Oh my. There we go. There we go. What is everyone working on today? I would like to know. I'm excited to hear about it. Today is definitely a self-care day needed for myself. So I think that'll be good to hear about other people. Okay, let's see. I'm actually here for the on time for the first time in a while. Hi, Saren. It's super late where you are, so that doesn't surprise me that you're here because you're in your witching hour. So first thing, I'm going to work on eating the salad. Perfect. That's what I ate, was the salad. Then I really, really want to poke at Tita and Yara. I've been slacking, which is technically fine. I can take time off, but it annoys me because I want to get to it. I get that. The dichotomy of it. I got an idea for a super queer gothic romantasy, so I'm going to be working on brainstorming that. That's so exciting. Hi, Jay! Nice to see you. More plotting here. Got inspired yesterday and want to see if with the thing I'm thinking of would work. I love plotting, so that is going to be a lot of fun, I would imagine. Plotting and dinner. Took my meds. Perfect. That's really great. Did it post or what? Like, what's happening? Okay, it did. Alright. We'll see how this goes. Let's see. Continuing to work on my sci-fi first draft. I'm 50 pages in. Good job, Casey. I almost said cozy. Your name can be cozy. That's fine. Good job, Casey. Okay, I'm going to start the timer. I have to just get a little bit of my plans, like planner plans, kind of like in order and settled. And then I'm going to be working on outlining the writing representation first book in that series. I have been also plotting a little bit earlier this week, fixing the plot a little bit to make it more captivating, especially in the beginning, because I'm struggling with inciting incidents and making them impactful enough that I just have to think about that a little bit more. Also, I do want to listen to this, but I'm going to put the music down, and then I'm going to listen to some, oh my gosh, let's listen to some lo-fi generator music so it's not that discordant sound in the background all the time, even though it's fun and it adds to the vibes, but I will do that later. Okay. All right. Kachoo is purposefully tangling himself up in my wires for attention, per usual. So, you know. Ashes is one of my favorite books, so I'm really excited for any Iona Whalen book, nonfic or fic. Thank you! That is so kind. I appreciate it. I am definitely getting into that weird worst fear headspace if I'm going to be super vulnerable about, like, what if I only ever publish one book, and then I'm like, of course that's fine. Publishing one book is amazing, and many people can't do that, and I'm very proud of my debut. And then I flip back into, but you have more stories to tell, and I just kind of keep flip-flopping. What is happening? There we go. I just kind of keep flip-flopping back and forth between feeling eager to write more and satisfied with what I've got out there, and nervous about never writing a good one or something again, and just like I'm just flip-flopping all over the place. I can tell I'm a little more on the emotionally, like, raw-ish side today. So that's why today is a very good day for self-care. So we're back to junk. Whoop whoop. It worked for Harper Lee. I don't know if what worked for Harper Lee. What are we talking about? Where Harper Lee had one book, and then her second book came out was horrible. That's another fear where I'm like, what if my next book's like not good? That's not good. So, you know, I was like that once. I published my debut in 2019, didn't publish again until last year. It was a hard few years. Yeah, there's just a lot, and my life did completely change in the past 5 years. I mean, like, in a crazy way. So, multiple crazy ways. But I am... yeah, I'm not glad you can relate, but I'm pretty sure this is a fear that, like, many authors and writers have. A rabbit fish! Look at that thing. Look at that nose. I love it. M, you caught a good one. In her defense, she never wanted to post that second book. Some money grubber came after it when she had turned old and senile and got her to sign the okay. Interesting. Because I read it and I was like, what the hell? I was like, why did you publish this? Also, oh my gosh, I think there's something stuck in my teeth, and I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to pick my teeth in front of you. It was lettuce from my salad. Now you know. Okay. I'm gonna start the timer, and we are going to be good to go. And I'm excited to try out this game. I'm not trying to have a million different games going at once, but because I definitely want to get more into the sandwich one, but I wanted to try the creepy tale as well. Kachoo, I love you so much, and at the same time, I can't like have you like everywhere that I look. You're like the duck in Repo. Everywhere I look, you're just like flopping around right there. All right. Let's get this pollinator cracked open. See what the damage of the day is here. Also, today has been day one of me totally listening to my doctor and completing all doctoral medical doctor demands, so. Alright, okay, alright. I love that. How write I book? No one knows, actually. No one's really sure. With words, preferably. How write book? Probably not. That was horrible. That was so trolly and horrible. What a little, like, shit. Oh, I've also had this weird idea. Okay, this is just like a weird idea. Oh, hold on. GOG. Update later. I will never update you, GOG. Okay. I had this idea where, so Jay a while ago showed me, I think it was like Hell's Bells or something. And are you trolling me? Yes, Jay, you're the our friendly crystal ball. Jay, I'm sorry, you're the focus today. Rude. Okay, so Jay told me about like Hell's Bells, and there are different people who kind of like do little like afterlife, like, oh, welcome to the afterlife type of things. And I was thinking of doing like my own version of a fictional kind of afterlife like skit montage thing, but with puppets, because I have puppets and I love them. And I thought maybe it'd be like kind of cool to do that. So that's just been kind of bumping around my noggin, and I was just thinking about, I don't know, I'm just saying that out loud because maybe it'll make me more likely to do a little skit and edit it and post it, but you know. I chose as the first thing off my pre-edit list to name and describe the animals and plants I only have as placeholders, and I've been sort of stuck on that all week. So maybe the answer is to put that one off and choose another thing from the list. Whenever you said pre-edits, I kind of assumed that you were gonna do the Moresi way of like doing the big deal developmental edits and then going to more into the minutia. I would count, even though that's fun, and this is a personal thing because also this, you know, maybe it's not the minutia, maybe it is more of like a broad sweeping edit in your book, because I don't know, but I would count the naming of species as kind of more in the minutia of stuff, and can totally wait. But also, if you like doing it, it can be like a little oomph to keep going. There's also Devil's Advocate and Devil's Front Desk as spin-offs by different creators. That's so cool. Oh, Devil's Assistant, not Advocate. I thought that was funny, whereas Devil's Advocate, but okay, cool. I might do that. I just think it might be kind of fun, where it's like kind of doing like a little POV, welcome to the afterlife thing. So that might be nice. Just to be able to use my puppets. I guess fortunately / unfortunately they are not haunted puppets that I know of. They can be just like embodiments of what I want, you know, kind of like it to be. So I think it would be kind of fun to do some skits and like almost like mini, like, I know I've been talking to a lot of people about this, but like how your brain might need to use different muscles or something. And I thought it might be kind of fun to do that. Like, you know. It might be Advocate. I don't know. It started when JC took time off from creating Hell Spells for personal reasons, and people created tributes to fill the space and honor her. That's very sweet. I think I saw that there was like a personal thing going on with her wanting to live a particular kind of way, like, and then learning that it was like in a physical location, not in like a metaphorical sense, like a literal living situation, and then realizing, yeah, she lived on a boat, like a houseboat, and then she was like, that's actually not what I want to do. And so I think both of those things kind of combined is like probably why she had to take time off. Hi, HV Lee. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here. It was no longer viable. Very sad, yeah. And she was able to like, I don't know why when she posted that video, and that's the only, it's been that and like a couple skits that you specifically sent, Jay, but like that one really stuck with me, where it's like you have this dream, you have this romanticization, and then when you're doing it, it can work for a little bit, and then maybe it doesn't anymore, and it's okay to move on. That was very powerful to me, that one. And that one was real, so yeah. I really liked her book. Okay, let's see. Whose book are we talking about? JC. I'm sorry. I'm saying it in a really odd inflection. I don't mean to do that. She published her book recently. That's so cool. Sorry, I was out filling my water bottle, but I had the sound loud from in here. I'm planning to use the Moresi method for editing. I just have this list of what I call pre-edits, which are things I already know and could fix without having to do a complete read-through for it. Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. I was totally making up what pre-edit meant. I was like, oh, probably the developmental. Like, I don't know why I thought that and didn't think to ask you. That was like on me for assuming things. JC published For Whom the Bell Tolls recently. Oh. I mean, I made it up too. Something I learned as a proofreader, which I've started doing in my editing process, read through and create a table for characters, flora and fauna, locations, significant events, and then have and then have columns where you can detail everything you've said about those things, like description for characters, behaviors, time period, etc. And then you know what needs to be fleshed out more and what you've already included. I think that is wonderful. Okay. I don't even know where to start with doing stuff tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff that's due. And I only want to dedicate the first focus to this. I want to work on my own stuff for the rest of the time, so okay, I think I can do this one. Kachoo, what? I don't even know where you are right now. Why are we yelling? Oh my god, I don't even know where he is. Like, I don't even know why he's screaming. Cranberry's just sitting like a person in the corner. That's not creepy. Kachoo! I existed wrong. I think they're called stingers. I moved my head the wrong way. That's so dumb. Okay. Think it's got some amount of spice, so not fully my cup of tea. Okay, very cool. Okay, good to know. I'll definitely write that in the back of my head. Very cool. Hopefully it helps. Oh my god, this is so dumb. I'm not trying to be like, ew. I was like whipping around and looking for Kachoo and it just did like a... That usually happens when I'm like walking and I look behind me. I'm like, oh babe, are you right there? And then it just like burns. I'm almost positive it's called a stinger. I can't remember that fully. And that's like a workout bro term for it, I think. Or maybe that's real. I don't know anymore. Oh, also for self-care, because today is a good self-care day. Good day for self-care stuff. I redid my nails and I finally figured out what I was doing wrong for the cat eye nails. And now they have a very specific, like, look to them. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm trying to show you. Can you, I don't know if you can, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do this again. Hold on. Okay, got that there. Oh my gosh. There. Now you can see it. And here's the thumb. I thought that was kind of cool looking. And I'm happy that I was able to figure out how to do that. I still can't do the velvet nails. What? There we go. I still can't do the velvet nails because I need a horseshoe magnet to do that, and they're like $40. So I'm like, well, one day I'll do the velvet nails. Oh my gosh, I've done that. Necks are so annoying. They are annoying. They're not built right. That's a design flaw. Thank you. My lower back is like that today. I had to sleep upright in bed last night with my youngest. I went to bed 30 and woke up with dust for bones. Yeah. Oh, I went to bed 30 years old. I was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. No, oh my God. My lower back has definitely been like that before, but sleeping upright is rough. Oh man. Yeah, I totally get that. I even like slept, like, well, no, I did not sleep well. I was very anxious last night. I'm doing this thing where, like, at nighttime, I'm getting, like, super afraid of the dark for no fucking reason. Like, literally for no reason. I think there must be, like, a hormone something. Oh, ugh. Friend, I'm sorry. You cannot be here right now. You are dripping wet. There's no reason. You played in the water. I can see where you touched water. Because you melt like a little candy fluff. What is it? What's that stuff called? The fluffy candy. Cotton candy. Anytime water touches you, you just like dissolve. Yeah. Okay. I'm also excited because I get to do a crystal ball, like, workshop and teach people how to do it. And I'm very excited about that because I am certain everyone can do it. And then I taught one of my friends how to do it already. And he does it very differently than how I do it, but it's still like, you know, so I was able to even teach someone who doesn't do it the same way I do. So I'm excited for that, but I'm also kind of like, she was like, oh, will you be providing the materials? And I'm like, I definitely have enough crystal balls for several people to try, but I don't know if they're going to be happy about it. Maybe I'll just have them pick which one speaks to them or something, because some will not let you do it. They will not let you do it. And I'm trying to figure out how much to charge for it. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not, like, this is my first time, like, officially teaching it, so I'm really not sure. So, I don't know. Might be good. But here's a point I think I gotta do. Second moon. Ooh, there's in a universe sandbox. That's cool. Also, I mean, if yours is a sci-fi, then that leans heavily into like gravity theory and stuff like that, then you can, you know, do away with it. But if your story is like going to be more aesthetic and more related to fantasy, I don't see a problem with having the 2 moons. You can kind of just, you know, $1 million. That would be cool. What's so Iona? I want to know. Me saying that not all my crystal balls will like that. Or something else. No, stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Don't do it. Buddy, you're dripping wet. Oh, the fact that you're going to teach a class on it. Oh, thank you. I am nervous because I don't even know if I'm a good teacher per se. Okay, so I learn kinesthetically, and I've noticed that I try and teach kinesthetically, which I guess this is a good, like, place for it, because then they can just kind of like watch. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here because this is where all the crystal, they're like back in the corner over like, well, it's gonna look dark and foreboding even though it doesn't look like that in real life, but they're in that dark, lonely corner over there, with all a bunch of the excess stuffed animals. But I feel like this could work. Maybe I could be like good at teaching this kind of thing, but I think I struggle with in the moment, like, I don't know, I struggle with words like coming out of my mouth a lot whenever doing something like that. So, Kachoo, you know what you're doing is not right, because you did it real fast and you're not looking at me. Okay, that's fine. You can be on here. Just don't get my notebook thingy wet. I take liberties, but I want to put a lot of thought into making the things. Very cool. Oh, it's scientifically plausible, not necessarily likely. So nag me. I have something I know is completely unfeasible like that. That's totally fair. I get that. I think that's a practice thing, something you get better at with time and practice. Oh, probably. You're probably right. This will just be like the beginning. And that's why I feel comfortable talking about the, like doing the writing representation type of series thing. Kachoo, you are being horrible. What did I do? Down we go. I do not want you up here right this very second. I'm sorry. I feel like, yeah, but I'll just answer her tomorrow. And she said have like a little blurb about what it is so that she can post about it and get people to sign up. And, but I just don't know what to tell her yet. He's putting his wet face right on my notes written on paper with pen. I keep hearing beeping. Maybe that's just in the little lo-fi generator. Okay, I don't need to do this anymore. Are you laying on my pen that I need? My color coding that I live by? What happened to my pen? Okay, hold on. He is laying on it. Buddy, no. Okay. All right. First break. Oh, before I do the first break, because I don't want to. Alright, feel like we're good to go. I am set. Now, I'm going to turn back on the spooky music, and we are going to try out this new game together. So I can read your comments, because I'll probably need your help with the poozles. I crack my knuckles and finally get ready to do an edit, and then the chime rings, break time. Not even 5 seconds into dog sitting, this husky stole my donuts straight from my bag the second I walked inside and was trying to lock the door. Huskies are so freaking smart and conniving. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Kind of like improv skills. Some people it's natural, other you have to work on it, but it's a learnable skill. Yeah. Kachoo, excuse, you're in the way. Master of mischief. Let's see. I had to look up the ingredients and freak out, but he'll be fine. There's nothing bad in it. I just have to take him out a lot tonight, probably. No, definitely coming from a dog mom. That is, huskies are, I mean, obviously look up the stuff that you need to look up, but huskies absolutely are really good at being okay when they get into ridiculous things. Oops, not credits. Okay. Let me try. Beautiful butterfly. Got a nice oogly-eyed crow up there and a kid picking some mushrooms. And it's fall time. It's waving to a friend. Okay. Oh man, you know what? It's time to break out the ancient whatchamacallit. Clicky thing. This guy. This thing. QWERTY board. Because I'm not doing the weird reachy movements here. I already hurt just by turning my damn neck. Okay. I finally made it. Hi GK, we're taking a little spooky break. Keyboard, yes. Yes. A frickin' keyboard. I know how to do. I know words and things. Alright, I wonder if this works too. Okay, it does. And then what does Z do? Okay, so I'm gonna walk. Nice. Oh, okay. I can just do this. Okay. Okay, and I did it. Oh, there's more. Wow, he's really making us pick up. Alright. Ooh, a magic butterfly or moth. Follow it. It's a fey trap, but we might as well follow it. Oh yeah. Ooh. Hello, friend. Can I pick you up? No. Oh yes, into this foreboding home? Absolutely. Hello. Hello. Well, I'm already stuck. Nice. Oh no, that's so scary. I hope your ex is okay. That's really scary that she went through that. It's the word slab. I'm so glad you're here, GK. I am just gonna look up what to do. I don't care if I cheat a little in this game. I don't want everyone to just stare. I learned today about modophobia, fear of moths, because an author I know has a lot of moths in their upcoming book, and after the ARC readers, she's added it as a trigger warning because of the amount of comments she got. Interesting. don't think I can, like, go back either. Can I do this? There's only jump, left, right, and grab. So, I think... Ugh! Is it? Oh! Okay. What even is the name of this game? What is this? I think it's called Creepy Tale or something. I'm gonna cheat. Oh, I'm gonna cheat. You're supposed to just look at the window. I'm doing that right now. Oh, I had to I had to click Z on the window to. Well, that's not good. All right. Well, we gotta save our bro. Wait, can I not pick up my basket? I can't pick up my basket or any of these. I just have this thing. Ooh. Flight insurance will cover it. Good. I tried to be supportive, but she's not working. Yo, yeah, definitely calling the police because then insurance can do it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Ugh. I don't like the look of that thing behind the tree at all. Now, I feel like this stump is more in the... I feel like I should be able to do something with this. Just press Z. I should just press Z. Does that do anything? Oh. There's a... Well, he has all those things there. There's another one. Am I supposed to put them all on here? I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm being really boring because I don't understand what's happening. Should I knock on the door? Oh! Ding dong ditch, ding dong ditch. Oh god, should I go in there? Go, 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 go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Ah! Sorry, I don't know what to do. Wait, oh oh, I guess I'm supposed to do something like in a certain amount. No, no. Oh. Man, I'm really not good at this game. Oh, there's a key. 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 I don't want to play this anymore. I'm getting so frustrated. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. Back to work, everybody. I will, actually, I can't, like, I can only continue or exit. Oh my gosh. Oh, hide in the chest? Okay, let me try hiding. Okay, wait, I think it's working now. I don't know. I hope it is. I missed what isn't working. Hide in the chest, hide in the chest. Yes, you're right. Get in there. Oh my god. Okay. Good thinking. Thank you. Ooh, interesting concept. Alright. Just gonna... I touch him? He won't touch him. I need to get that key up there. But, oh, there we go. Ooh, I see now. It's a little tough because it's like a side scroller. Yet. Hello, maybe I can, like, I can't go into the depth of it, you know? Oh, I just had to jump. That was silly. What? There we go. I'll get used to this eventually. Oh, right. I have to hit Z every single time, and I just don't understand. Okay, now I'm gonna just have this go while I play some music again. Lo-fi will help us relax. There we go. 2D games in a 3D setting is always strange to navigate for sure. That snarl noise was delicious. Yeah. Boom, I'm right about something. You were. That was really good. Yeah, that was super helpful. Because I was like, am I going to have to look up every single thing? It was really weird. There was this game I played that was, like, maybe she just did a really good job of being intuitive. But there was a game called Birth. That I loved, and it's just all puzzles, and I do like puzzle platformers a lot. And it was interesting because I don't know, it just, I wonder if I hit continue, if it's more aesthetically pleasing looking like this. Ick. I don't like that thing that keeps popping out from behind the tree. I'll do this so we all have to look at it. There we go. But the game Birth was awesome. Have you heard of Blueprints? It's a puzzle game. No, I don't think I have. Let me look it up real quick. Boo. Blue. It was released in April. Wow. Okay. It's a genre-defying strategy puzzle game. I do like puzzle games. But for some reason, Birth, like, I'll admit, like, sometimes I'll get to certain puzzles and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. But, I was like, I don't know what's going on. And sometimes, like, I like trying to figure them out, but then I get frustrated. I'm like, I'm just going to look up how to do it. So I do. And I never had to with that one, and I really, really liked it. It was really pretty and really beautifully done. So now I want to play Blueprints. That's pretty cool. I'm glad you suggested it, Saren. Let's see. Also, it's so funny because the sound you're hearing now in the game is exactly what it sounds like outside. It just sounds like this all the time. And it felt really strange in California when that's not the case. I was like, what? Why is everything so quiet? You can just like hear nothing. And it was like peaceful and unnerving at the same time. Hello, Kachoo. You are very cute. I see you sitting like a person. Come here. Oh, GK, let's see what you catch. See if you keep your ultimate, like, skill streak, luck streak. You have a 1. So I don't know. You've gotten trashed like the rest of us. Finally, you're on our level. Not this time. You're still on the leaderboard with your catches. Like a lot of them. Like all of your catches other than that one will probably, like, are still on there. Okay. Let's see. Oopsie. Ah, Chef Allie. Oopsie. I'm getting really sick of... of Word trying to suggest. Do you want our AI to completely rewrite all of this? No. No, thank you. Why are you here? Can you turn this off somehow? Do you want us to rephrase this for you? No. The fucking outline. Get out of here. Oh my god. This is really annoying. Because everything I touch almost like gets highlighted. Which would concern me if it was more finished, but this is an outline. And another junk. Let's go. Not the funny metal tubes. HB Lee, how dare you give me my luck back this instant. I've just looked at the Twitch August recap and I'm surprised at the figures it's given me. Ooh, what is it telling you? I mean, you don't have to share exact things, but what are you noticing? Hi, friend. That's a pretty fish, even with its weird beak. We are surprising Babo with a trip to the aquarium. And I am so excited about it. I think she's gonna love it. She loves, like, ocean creatures and stuff. I've spent 1 day, 6 hours of my life watching your streams in August. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Saren. No regrets. Thank you for spending so much time with me. I appreciate it. Oh, that's so cool. I thought you were gonna be like, wow, I got like 2 new followers or something, or like, oh, I went through my first, I did my first live stream and I did more than I thought. And then meanwhile, you're like, no, it's because we've been together. That's why. That's really fun. Thank you for being here. 1 day and 6 hours of your life. I love it. That's awesome. Welcome to not sleeping. I also apparently sent 526 messages. Make that 527. That is so weird because I don't consider... I don't know how to describe... Like people will come in here and I've never seen anyone junk up the... Like, unless they're fishing junk. But like, you know how there are like people who kind of over talk in other streams. I haven't noticed anyone doing that. And so it's like kind of nice that, you know, like me, no, Nintendo, hello, you even are just lurking. Like, we didn't even know you were here. So, me, no, not you, Thomas. No one here does it. No one here does, no one's done it on the stream. Hello, Sarah. No. But yes. Yes, that's who I'm talking about. where it's just like it's not substantive, because it's like it's not the amount that someone's messaging, if that makes sense. It's like, you know. Oh, I'm talking about how so Saren is talking about how her or their, sorry, I actually don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna check your pronouns real quick. Don't tell me. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see. Okay, okay. So I can mix it up. But so Saren was talking about how they've spent 1 day and 6 hours total in August watching my streams, and they sent 526 messages. And then I was joking about like, oh well, that seems like such a big number, but it's not, and like everyone just communicates together. Now I'm curious, where do you see that? Yeah, I'm wondering where you see it too, Saren. But I feel like there hasn't been anyone who's needed like, I don't like moderated or like, even though Thomas gets attacked by Automod, but I haven't known of anyone who's needed to. Everyone has substantial and like interactive communication. No one's just talking to hear themselves talk, or like, I don't know, like everyone's being really like respectful and cheering each other on. Like, it's very nice. So if they're sending each message they send manually, that's more concerning. If they are counting each one you send manually, that's more concerning. Pee pee poo poo caca. You didn't get modded for any of those. What do you mean on Nintendo? If they're counting each message they send manually, that's more concerning. Each one they send manually. Yeah, no one is telling one of those meandering old people stories that goes nowhere. Yeah, and it's like that one time I took the ferry. I just threw it in CC. Oh, let me see. Let's see. Discord. It's under the stream title and categories. Interesting. I would have never seen that. Like, so I'm glad Thomas asked and that you took a picture. Okay. Like, they know they sent 526 messages because they've been keeping a tally. That's some. It puts the lotion on the skin stuff. It keeps the tally. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I know you're making a joke, and I'm sure it's really funny. I just don't understand what's happening, and I know that ruins the joke when you. Okay, hold on. So they're counting. Well, every social media or whatever that you use counts how many like messages and things that you send, how many things you like, how much time you watch certain things. Like, they all gather that information. So I know that's kind of creepy, but it's also like they do it. Like, everywhere does. I don't know any social media site that doesn't collect that data. This one is just like giving stats back to Saren, I guess. If you need more chaotic energy in here, I can start interviewing Thomas in the chat. See, that's what I'm talking about, where it's like, oh, maybe everyone should just list all the authors in the world and ask me what I feel about them. Like, what, like, that's what I'm talking about, where it's just like nothingness, or like saying what they're watching on TV with live updates the entire time, when that's not what we're talking about. And like, no one does that. It's lovely here. And I do think that if that were to happen, I'd kind of be like, we're gonna just like, let me. Honestly, that was a throwaway joke. I go for quantity, not quality. We could also recommend things we know you won't like. Hey, Oda, how do you feel about beets? That's what I'm talking about. Also, I don't like them, but I do like horseradishes. And what does that have to do with each other? I don't know. They're tubals and they're purple. Better or worse than rhubarb? Man, I really don't like rhubarb. And apparently I used to, but it's way too bitter. But yeah, see, even that, like, yeah, there's nothing to do with it. But even you guys doing that, it's fun. Like, because it's related to what we're talking about. So, rhubarb me up. It's fine. It's actually not fine. It's way too bitter. It throws me every time you call them beets. What do you call them? You Brit? No, but my school got a lot of free donations for snacks because most of us were on free lunch. And once they handed a bunch of elementary schoolers a mini beets as a snack, stop it. Why would they do that? Honestly, I think the Beats peaked at their Killer Tofu album. I think kids cried. I would have cried. That's crazy. I like beets, but not rhubarb. Yeah, I can like force myself to eat a beet, but not rhubarb. Rhubarb me up belongs on a t-shirt. Beetroot. Oh. Well, it's the same. That's the same thing. Beetroot versus beet. The one that's crazy different is eggplants. Is it aubergines? I think it's aubergines. Aubergine, yes. Which I think is beautiful. Aubergines. Okay, gotcha. Pickled red beets are a staple in Danish cuisine. Yeah, I think I can eat them pickled is the thing. I've always loved beets, especially pickled beets. Yeah. Aubergines. Pickled beets are the best. They're so good. Capsicum versus peppers. You mean, I keep reading that as capsaicin. And when I'm like, that's illegal to rub on horses' legs before they race, just so you know. I don't know if I've ever eaten pickled beets. I do like beets in general. Now I want to go get some pickled red beets. I probably have that to do. I probably have to do that myself. Unintended spouse. I learned English in the UK, so we have these aubergines, eggplant combos all the time. I love that. And then it was funny because like whenever I was trying to call Kachoo cotton candy, all I could think of was candy floss. And I'm like, first of all, candy floss doesn't even make any sense. It's fluffy. It looks like a cotton ball. Like, what are you talking about? And second of all, I guess because you could twist it to make it like a string, but then call it candy yarn or something. Or candy spool. Or candy wool or something. But there's that one, but I'm like, why did the British version come to my head first? I like unintended spouse. That's so funny. Capsicum. Interesting. Okay, red ones and striped ones. See, you don't need to single out one person in the chat specifically that has never interacted with you directly once before and ask them if they like beets. That's the energy. Yes, that's the energy. I mean, we're having fun now, but like, yeah, that's the energy where it's like, it would be like someone randomly coming in here and being like, I'm watching Love Island and I like this character and here's their whole backstory, but and here's why, and it's just like, what do you think about them? And it's like, I've literally not seen it, even though I totally should, because I think people have been raving about this past season or whatever, and I felt left out during the time but didn't have time to watch it yet. But then they're like, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Naming conventions for foods makes so little sense half the time. I know, like pineapple, I'll never get over pineapple. Candy floss / fairy floss, I think too. Oh, fairy floss sounds cute, but still the floss. Fairy cotton sounds cool. I just call it raccoon's bane. Seriously, if you've never watched a raccoon trying to eat cotton candy, it's hilarious and depressing. It's so sad. They take their little hands and they're like washing it and they're like, no. I pickled some Asians a few years ago. I still have some left because I don't actually eat them that often, but I want to do it again because it turns out nice. Holy cannibalism, LMFAO. I'm sorry, what? For us, it's called spun sugar. Spun sugar makes sense. Also, now it's time for a break. So, I'm going to keep you right here. Spun sugar makes sense because you have the crystals, and then it just magically turns into a thing. I love watching that little kid with the cotton candy where they're like, stand back, we'll blow it at you. And it just all goes like right across her face. She's like, just becomes like a cloud. This reminds me, the cannibalism thing reminds me of whenever I was asking about dairy goats, because my husband and I have been seriously considering getting dairy goats, and then I think it would be fun. I don't want to kid them constantly like make them have babies because the baby goats are called kids and it's called kidding. But I thought maybe it would be funny if we had something called just kidding or something, just to have as like a trademark or whatever, or copy that, don't like the name of the business. But we could do like milk goats or dairy goats or whatever. And I was asking one of my author friends, because she has a farm and has goats and stuff. Oh, you got a koi. That's a good one. And I was like, what goats do you suggest? And she's like, well, we don't do them for milking, really. Like, we did do them for, kidding. But she's like, but my friends own some Nigerians, and I knew that was a breed of goat. But she quickly was like, that's a breed of goat, by the way. And it's like, yeah, I know there's... I would assume that there's not slavery. Like, what? And it's just like, I pickled some Asians. They have some Nigerians over there. It's like, what? I don't use the correct cukes for my pickle because the species of cucumber apparently doesn't grow in the Americas, so I use the lemon cukes instead. It's generally frowned upon to own Nigerians these days. Yeah. So I'm just like, but I just thought it was really sweet because she's like, just so you know, there's not like active human movement trafficking going on. I'm like, no, I definitely know. Okay, this sign is like, doesn't make any fucking sense, so we might as well go to the right. Oh, I feel like that's a trap. What happens if I touch it? Yeah, I hate that thing. I really don't like that thing at all. Oh, maybe I can. Nice. I gotta remember that Q does literally everything. Is this water? Oh! I died. No, Kachoo. Oh. Wait, so that email I got from the Nigerian prince might have come from a goat? I feel so deceived. It's like talking about horses and says I have Arabs or Arabians. Yes, because we've had an Arabian before. What happens if you touch it? I mean, I might as well because I've already died a million times. Oh! I am sad. Okay, well, leap and frog. Alright, what if we do this? Kachoo, I'm going to kick you out. Okay, there's a creature under there. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Can I touch anything in here? We're just gonna think about things. We're not gonna like grab this pan or... We're just gonna think about things. There's a human skull. Oh, brother. Okay. I've died like 3 times in this dumb game. I'm so sorry, I can't. I don't know what to do. I just ate my face. Okay, hold on. I will just do this. Contemplate treasures. Kachoo's gonna Kachoo. Oh. That wasn't. Oh, watching your avatar die, you just look mildly bummed about it. But pull some of the spikes out on the ground and stab a bitch. Okay. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. I can't do that. Okay. I the thing that alerted him was this stuff. So. What is this problem? Oh, X? No. No. Let's feels like the lo-fi version of that game, Heart of Darkness. I'm playing lo-fi in the background. I'm sorry. I turned down the scary music to listen to lo-fi. The lo-fi is blasting right now so that I'm not as much of a scaredy cat. I'm really sorry. Okay, I don't know. Oh, it's saying, oh my gosh, I don't know. So if I put this here, does that do literally anything? No. It says, oh my gosh, it's like wilted. I wish we had a like water source or something. Okay. Like, come on, like, there's gotta be, like, something over here, right? Ah, damn it. I really don't. Like, I'm so sorry. I might just, like, look shit up. I'm so sorry. I wish... Oh! That's embarrassing. Alright, I'm just gonna look stuff up. It's fine. I still have the walkthrough pulled up here. When I couldn't figure out how to look in a fucking window. Okay, so... Okay, we push the login. Thanks to everyone saying to do that. Okay. You can tiptoe past the monster, so long as you don't rupture any of the purple flowers. Pick the first purple flower, then run and jump over the others. Plant the flower at the base of the massive green stalk. Then brush up against it to trigger the pollen. This wakes the monster but also activates the stalk, making its leaves able to support your weight. Quickly jump up the surface to escape the monster. Okay, so apparently you can only take this first one, and then we have to jump over the other ones, which doesn't make any sense. That I don't think that's necessarily true, but that's fine. All right. Please. Oh my god. Ah! He's following me. Okay. Ah! Please run. Please run. Please run. I don't. Okay. All right. Oh, thank God. Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to yell that much. I'm so sorry. Do you have to start on literally the lowest lead? But also the color scheme feels more lo-fi than horror. Yes, that's true. It's like more like neutral muddy. I'm really thrown how your avatar just thinks leaf with nothing else going on. I have a terrible idea that absolutely won't work, but you don't want to. But I don't want to backseat. No, so I just learned what backseating was. Please backseat. I've never played this game before. I will in a future game that I want to try all by myself. And if it were just a gaming channel, then I would want to do that. But please backseat. Damn, I miss how we got the vine thing to work. I made the pollen from the spores from the little mushroom go, and I completely cheated on how to do that. Okay, hello. Can you like... Oh, nice. Okay, I think I know what to do then. Look how smart I am. I didn't have to look this up. Wow, this is fucking tedious. That's okay. Oh, what do you know? It's time to get back to work. I just want to see what's happening over here, though. I'll just stay right here, and I'll go back to work in a second. This is a puzzle of patience. LOL, the Iona screams. I'm sorry that I do that. I'm really sorry. My idea was to push the creature into the pit. Oh, yeah. It would not work, because anytime you even, like, touch it, we're, like, such a weak little guy, which is fine. Like, that's part of being, like, a person, like a human boy surrounded by monsters, but also, apparently I missed an achievement. There are, like, these little buttons from your brother that you can pick up. So... going to. How's everyone doing on their goals, by the way? I'm curious to know what you're working on, how it's going, if anything changed. That kind of thing. Yeah, the monster poking out from behind the tree is very upsetting to me. I don't like it one bit. Like, at all. LOL, I got distracted by watching the game and talking about pickling ethnicities. Haven't done much yet. The dog demands attention. Excellent. Excellent dog connection. Not me screaming Iona and my pup are getting excited like it's playtime. Yes, I like the vibe of it. It's fun. Why not? Maybe she's just shy and wants a friend. Honestly, that could be true, because that's something like in real life, as I'm kind of getting more spiritual and stuff, I realize that like the unnervingness of some things, like you have to go with your gut for sure, but like, is it because it's visual? Is it because you don't understand? Or is it because it's actually like a threat? It reminds me of a hide behind. Interesting. What's a hide behind? Let me look up and not sleep. Ooh, a creature from a lumberjack folklore. I have not heard of this before. Ooh. 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 Ooh, I love it. I hate it. I feel like I've seen one of these before. Oh, this is so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna include this in my fucking book. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you for bringing that up, Saren. Oh, it's so good. I've never heard of this before. Oh, I swear I've seen one of these guys before. And whether they're like real or whether it's like a glowy-eyed entity that was just stalking around. Doesn't matter. That's fascinating. Every time I see it, I picture it going, hello. Who the fuck rides their riding mower around at 7:45 p.m. and half dark? I feel like I keep saying things that sparks bigger topics. I love it. Your neighbor, apparently. Love it. Love it. Okay. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna outline. And I'm in the same spot that I left off on from Monday during Jenna's stream. Nebraskans. Reminds me of the Leshy as well. I'm more familiar with the Leshy, but I am going to look it up because I don't have it off the top of my head. Deity of the forest in pagan Slavic mythology. Rules over the forest and hunting. That's how I know of it. I think I talked about the Leshy a little bit in the spring one, maybe? Or maybe it was the, in a Creepycore and Folklore episode, I should say. And that was cool. But I think I only briefly talked about it. I don't think I talked about it at length. Very cool. Drop fishing, everybody. Let's see. My husband was like, oh, I have to update about some things. How much longer is your creek? And I was like, what? Like a creek instead of a stream? Or if you're from around here, you say crick. Ew, a fish fillet. Nice and soggy. There you go, GK. You've been spoiled by this pond. This scummy pond. But I like that he called it a creek. Just in time for dinner. I don't think I fished yet today. A creek. Like a small stream. Yeah. He was doing a play on words like, how long's the creek? How much longer is the creek? Small stream like a river for ants. Like a river for ants? No. I think a stream and a creek are the same fucking thing, honestly. Parrotfish. There it is again. Parrotfish is fish of the day, I think, for everybody. What's it called in when someone's in the womb? Like the time period when someone's in the womb. Oh my gosh. What I'm trying to say is comparing the different ways, like why PTSD is so nuanced. Pregnancy, not so. Pregnancy is for the person that's pregnant. Gestation, no, that's also for. Yes, you're both right, but like that's for the person that's pregnant. I'm talking about like the actual like fetus or whatever. So it's like, so what I'm trying to say is I'm saying blah, 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 blah. Hold on, let me give you an example. Someone who has healthy and stable support networks but through a string of bad luck ends up unhoused for a few years will develop CPTSD. Will maybe develop CPTSD type presentations because of that persistent and ever-present trauma that comes with being homeless. But someone who's had their foundation built up from childhood maybe even, is it in utero? Prenatal? Yes, even, I think it's prenatally. Prenatally? That's not a word. That's not a word. Oh, yes, it is. I just spelled it wrong. Even prenatally, or I'll put like just, no, you said gestation, didn't you? That's not the word, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use prenatally. There's a word that I'll remember it like during. Yeah, let me put slash during prenatal development slash in the womb, because I'm just like but someone who's had their foundation built up from childhood, maybe even, you know, prenatally, during prenatal development in the womb, has to withstand the trauma and or neglect while their brain is not yet developed. That's why when people say, oh, kids are so resilient, you know, and I'm going to put that in here. This is where the misnomer of kids are so resilient comes from. But without surviving, without finding a way to withstand the ever-present traumas, they just simply wouldn't survive. This is where I'll reword this obviously, but this is where the terms "wow, you're so strong" can be insidious, but I will delve more into this later in the book. Okay. And I'm going to highlight that so that I don't forget to delve more into it later in the book. I mean, won't forget to delve more into it later in the book, but it's more like I will be able to be like in chapter such and such later. PTSD versus childhood. Okay. Then, these are just a few ways that PTSD can present, let alone up and coming recognition of how epigenetics are affected in tandem with intergenerational trauma, such as the newer term post-traumatic slave syndrome, or PTSS. Okay. How much time do I have left? Okay, I still have 5 minutes. Don't do it. I'm sorry, buddy. Don't do it. Okay, let me go. Let me see. I think creeks are a subset of streams. I think they are too. I personally see nothing wrong with the word prenatally here. Okay, though I'm certainly not an expert. There's a particular word. Maybe I was thinking in utero, but I don't think that was it. There was a particular word that's used in like psychology, where so like, okay, when you're working on trauma and getting trauma specialized care from a trauma informed and like licensed clinician, that's so important. There's different like protocols to follow of like how far back you can go. So there's like adulthood, there's new adulthood, there's teen, preteen, like older, middle, younger, like child, toddler, infant, and then there's even trauma that someone can withstand like in the womb, and it's called something. And then also infant is also considered like pre-verbal history, because the person might not remember the trauma that happened to them, but their body does. So it's like you have to do like a lot of body work to help your body release the trauma. So perinatal. No, it's like oh nope nope nope. Oh my gosh, he's planking. You are. I think he doesn't even want to spend time with me right now. I think he's just upset that I said he can't come up here. Because he's not even trying to, like, he's like coming up here to smash my computer. So, those are all like medical terms for it. I'm looking for the. No. Oh my. Just gonna yell at me the whole time. I'm looking more for the psychological. I might just ask my colleagues that I've worked with before and the protocol, what the protocol's called. Okay, let's see. I just had a thought about how I never expected to talk about fetuses on stream, but then I remembered our conversation about beetroot earlier. Say beet like an American. I'm just kidding. I'm very proud of my friend group and our eclectic topics, to be honest. The Kachoo scream is so, it's like such a like bothered, like not upset. It's like, I'm like so disappointed. He's like, as I put him over here. Look, look, you can sit next to me. Like if you want to sit here, you can. But I just don't want you up here right now. This is when I get a little touched out. Yeah, hop up here and stay there. You can stay there. And you can stand over here. It's just he's going for this. Beat, this is America, and fetus, get that communist out of here. Excuse me, we invented the lingo. I'm obviously joking. I'm totally joking too. I really like a lot of the term. I mean, I don't like candy floss, but for like optics reasons. But yeah, that was a true American joke. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we invented the language is so funny. It's like it came from us. We don't like to talk about where we came from. Hey, at least it's better than the French word for it. What's the French word for it? I want to know the French word for it. There's someone we know whose last name sounds like Pomfret. And it's not Pomfret, but it sounds like it. And so I always call her Tato. So beat is Barba Papa. Dad's beard. I think I remember hearing about that before. And someone drew a little cartoon about, like a little illustration about Dad's beard. Oopsie. Oopsie. Did not mean to do that. That is really kind of cute. Oh my gosh, I just am checking Cyborg Central. 1 day and 17 hours. 1,467 chat messages. Clearly need to shut up? No. I don't see that anywhere. The heart's contempt. Not heard for that, but there's definitely a saying of that variety. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at pre and perinatal trauma or transgenerational trauma. I think it's prenatal trauma, and I can just put prenatal trauma, but thank you, Casey. I think that's perfect. And I'll ask I want to there's this woman, and I always call her the wrong thing. It's either Sandra Paulson or Sarah Paulson. And one is an actress who's gorgeous, and the other one is a brilliant psychologist. Hold on, Sandra Paulson. It's Sandra. So Sandra Paul, I want to be able to quote her, and this is thing related to. So actually, I think I have enough. Hold on. MDR, like hair, prenatal trauma. There's pre-verbal. I just need to do research on it, basically, but because she did the one where it's like when there are no words, and then it's EMDR for early trauma, and and neglect held in implicit memory. So that's something else I'm going to put in there about implicit memory too. Oh, Thomas. Barba Papa. Ugh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back to playing the game. Let me save this so that nothing crazy happens. Save and minimize and pull up the stream and gestational trauma. I think there's a lot, and I also wanted to center the actual person, but then there's also something called like, you know, perinatal and prenatal and gestational trauma for like the actual people carrying the baby in their womb. I missed the time right now. That's okay. Just by like a minute and a half. We're fine. Okay, break time. Let's run with reckless abandon. Reckless abandon. Oh. Oh. I cannot do this. I can't handle this. Please. Please. Oh, please. Oh, please. I died. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What to do here? Why does it slow down so much whenever... Ah! Ah. Okay, I think I can hit it. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, I still have it in my thing. Alright. Oh, we got gummy worms. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. That little moth gets in its head and... Hold on, let me see if I can... Oh! I see! Okay, hold on. Make him see me. God, this kid is no! It took too long. Oh, it took too long. Okay, hold on. How do I... Where do I have to be? Do I have to be on this side of it? Like, can I push it from this side? Nope. I can't. I have to be on that side. Alright. I know, it's giving me little... What the hell? Is there like a string or something that I can use instead, or... Hold on. It's too quick. It's too quick. Wonder what that little purple thing is meant for down there. Like, am I supposed to put something here, or like... Oh, I wonder if I can jump. Nope, can't. And apparently we can't swim. So, I wonder if I can put this log thing down and then it gives me a little lip. Oh, oh dear. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if we can... It doesn't let me. Please. Please! Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I'm so bad at these games. Okay, it's telling me to go this way. It feels bad for me. It feels bad for me. Alright. What's the problem? What's the point of this? I'm just gonna jump down here. That's unforgiving. You should really have us book it and flip the lever without looking back. That's gonna be tight timing. Is it just timing? Like, I wonder. I wonder if I can get like as close as I... Okay. And oh my god, that's slow as hell. Alright, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat again. I have to be missing something. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we already did that. Oh, that's not how we do it at all. Wait, yes it is. No. So it says that I need to approach the bridge with 2 wooden planks and step onto the second one. Turn and pick up the plank to the left and place it to the right. Do this gradually, shift the planks, blah, blah, blah. That's for the bridge that we went over. And don't extend the planks all the way the far end. Leave a 2-plank gap at the right hand end, large enough to keep a monster at bay. Jump the bat and continue to the right. Okay. Pick up the wooden post and carry it to the next bridge. Place it in the socket on the bridge to create a lever. Did we already kill a monster back there? Like, I don't remember that. I don't understand. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna just try what they said to do. Because he does slow down. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, Jay, I think you're right. Okay, I think what I have to... Yeah, because he slows down here. So... Also, I should not make all the monsters men. I'm sorry. Can I jump that far? Alright. Because as soon as I get all the way over to here, he slows down in the grass. It slows down in the grass. Okay, we're going. We're going. We're going. We're running. We're flying away. See how slow it got? This is crazy. There we go! Also, apparently I can get an achievement for... Dead together, is what it says. Alright. Oh man, it didn't save it! I'm so sorry, you have to watch me do this again. Please run. There we go. His running is so nonchalant, I cannot stand it. I love how going down that little swoop. Alright. Fabulous. I would never come up with that. Ew. Stay dead. Little twerp. Can you touch it? Okay. Usually 2 spaces so false and nice. Achievements are always worth it. I'm so upset that I missed the button achievement. Oh! Chapter 2. Perfect timing for a little work. Ugh. Alright, well, we'll just look at this thing for our next break. And that thing that's hiding behind the thing. Okay. I totally thought it would fall in the spikes too. That did not make any sense to me. But maybe I'm too dumb for this game, and I'm glad that I cheated. No regrets about cheating on this game. Okay. My back to writing thing, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be our last little focus time. I think what I might do. Now I have to. I'll write a little bit for half of this. When it gets to the 10-minute mark, then I'll play for another 10 minutes. That's what I'll do. Okie dokie. I need to know who did this one trauma intervention. One second. The gamma keeps shutting the mower down and think finally, and then 5 seconds later, back on. It's pitch dark out now, and he's going at it. What the what the everlasting fuck? I think also it may be someone who's like sensitive to like the sun or the heat, because I know of some people who've needed to do that, even though it's really annoying to hear that like whenever you're like just trying to live life. I don't like AIs. There we go. The NIH is great. AI, no, not so great. That was not. It was already false information. Wow. In 1980, it marked the introduction as PTSD as a diagnosis, inspired by symptoms presented by veterans of the Vietnam War. That's crazy. I'm putting that in as a source here. I knew it was recent though, but that's just nuts. Yeah. And another cabin. Let's see. I believe during/after the Great War, aka World War One, they called it shell shock. Yeah. That they called it shell shock because they knew people were different. But the other thing that's really tough is like obviously this trauma is not new. Like the trauma itself is not new, and the way the body reacts to it is not new. And then that's something that like whenever people are like, oh, she's hysterical or whatever, like that easily could be so many things. But a lot of that could have been PTSD. Instances like that in a partner that blurts out conversation at random moments led me to investing in some great noise canceling headphones. They work a treat. They work great, I think you meant to say. But yeah, these headphones I'm wearing are noise canceling, and they have that whole thing where it adds like it has a note that it go like if you think about like sound waves, they kind of like they're waves, and the note that goes this way cancels out the sound waves coming in, so it neutralizes it. And I like cried when I first put it on, because there's some family members that will visit that are maybe a little louder than the average Joe, or maybe a little more piercing, and then also Babo is lovely, but sometimes kids make screechy sounds, which is fine. But I'm not going to make it her problem that she's being a kid, you know? So I put these on. They work a treat is a legitimate sentence. But yeah, I do have some headphones, not noise canceling, but good. But I like to just use speakers, and I think neighbors should be considerate and not mow the damn lawn at 8 p.m. Yeah, I totally agree. What did I want to say about? There's one more little researchy thing I wanted to do. No, that's trauma. It's like surgery. It's so funny. Sometimes whenever I'd be on the phone with someone, not going to that site. Sometimes when I'd go and need to make conversation with other clinicians in different fields, I'd say that I was a trauma therapist, and a lot of people thought I said I was a trauma surgeon. And I was like, no, I'm not that metal. I'm in the brain, you know. And the word hysterical also relates to the word uterus. Yes. It's like, oh my gosh, like a hysterectomy is taking out the hyster, whatever. The darn womb causing all them problems. Yep. That's what it is. It's not years of oppression or, you know, religious trauma or whatever. It's definitely the uterus. Hysteria is also the title of the greatest album by Devil ever. Oh, it's fun. Nice. Another NIH article and / study. Okay, so basically I'm in the next step of my outline that I'm getting more into, talking about limitations with holistic, limitations without holistic or only seeing Western approaches to, you know, and I'm going to do this for every single thing, but I'm specifically for trauma. And then it goes, Then, oh my God, please. So many tabs are open. I'm making myself upset with how many tabs are open. So I got to the part where it says, I found this thing that says social, cultural, and other diversity issues in traumatic stress field. And then it describes how the impact of psychological trauma and post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, differ depending on individual differences in the social and cultural context and culture-specific teachings and resources available to individuals, families, and communities. And I want to specifically look at like East, West, not that those are the only options, but like what the thoughts are behind it. Because for instance, like schizophrenia and specifically like disorders where someone has like audio and visual hallucinations in the US, when there's more, and one isn't better than the other, but when there's more individualistic cultures like in the US, typically the audio and visual hallucinations are horrific. But whenever people live in a collectivist culture, they did a study where they found that a lot of the audio and visual hallucinations are supportive and like kind, like the voices will be like really kind and like, I don't know, like uplifting. And it's just wild to see. And you still need like, you know, intervention with things because you need to be able to be rooted in reality. But it's just very interesting that there's such a difference depending on what culture you come from. Yeah, a lot of the medical issues can be summarized by that darn womb causing all them problems. Why did I just sing pour some sugar on me? A localism in Danish, at least in the area I grew up, is to say that you're getting hiss if you're getting really pissed off. That's kind of funny. Because it's like, kind of sounds like hissing, and it kind of sounds like pissed off, and then also, like, my womb is pulsating right now. Because you're cultured. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if hissy fit relates. Oh! I thought it related to cats, but now I don't know. I'm looking that up right now. Does hissy fit come from hysteria or cats? Also, people do say and do really weird things with cats. Like, and how they talk about felines, and they like, and I could get in like. So it goes hissy fit, sexist in origin, r/etymology. Let's go. It says the expression originated in the early 1900s and at first was simply hissy. May have developed from the word hysterical. Alternatively, it might be from actions of an angry person who yells and hisses while throwing a fit. Also the cat thing. Cats do it. They always did. The OED says its 1930s origin is from hysteria and originally was just hissy. All right. Ooh, also, someone thinks, the user Basalt Granite thinks they thought hissy was from Huswife, pronounced Husif, or housewife, meaning housewife, and hussy in some, like, you know, someone calls someone a hussy. That's not good. Interesting. They don't know. Reddit doesn't know. Hissy fit could come from hysterical, where hysteria was associated with women who had a hysterectomy and fits of craziness. Quote, craziness in quotes. I think it's more, I think this is getting a little sexist. I think it's from that. Hissy comes from hysterical, which comes from Greek for uterus. Because also, if you think about a cat hissing, maybe because cats are inflated, like, or not inflated, conflated with women all the time, and given, you know, feminine attributes for whatever, you know, reason, that could very well be that they called it hissing based off of, you know, hissed. Cats are inflated. Cat balloon. Steam really wants me to spend money. Oh, don't spend money. Don't do it. Actually, hissy fit comes from histrionics. But also, I wonder if histrionics, and that's still a disorder to this day, like the label of it is there. Histrionics is like theatrical and stuff, and it's like, well, histrionic personality disorder comes from when someone is constantly, like, ignored and demeaned. Alright, what's gonna happen if you see me? I'm waving at this person. Wow. That was bold. We're just gonna walk in. Oh. Oh. Should I cook myself? Oh. I can't hop on this thing, but I can get eaten. What happens if I leave? Oh! I know what I need to do. I thought I could catch them. I need to cook for them. Hold on. Oh! What? There's mushrooms back there. He obviously likes cooking. How am I supposed to use this pig? Hold on. Let me put this pig on the stove, maybe? What is happening here? That's fun. I swear I should be able to do something with this. Maybe I have to go and come back. Oh, for sure, sexist undertones. Etymology Bank says it's a clipping from histrionics, which comes from Latin word for hysteria or actor, histrio or actor, player. Oh, no wonder sorry. If someone's like, oh, I can't handle these histrionics, it's in league with, like, on par with, like, theatrics. So histrio is based on that. Actor, that is. Interesting. Oh, did I hurt myself? Let's... Ah! Well. Can I put the pig on there? Or... Alright, well, I'm stumped. I thought maybe I could put the headless pig on here. No. I need to kind of remember these things. This guy runs away. What happens if I fall in there? I can't even die in there. Ooh, I wonder actually... Ooh. I can get these mushrooms. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can do anything here. Brother. Okay. This guy's so scuttly. What? Aha! There you go, buddy. Go. Oh, can this make me jump up here? No. I'm so confused. I'm only now getting tired. My brain isn't functioning anymore. Good, Saren. That's wonderful. We want you to be tired. Ugh. I don't know. Can you pick up the pail just that's in the cabin? I thought about that too and I can't, but I'm gonna try again. Like here's a spoon. Like here's the pail. What the hell? Well, my God. Hold on. Thank you for saying that. I tried it, but I must have done it wrong. The 2D, 3D thing is really tough. Okay. Am I supposed to grab him? I got a pin. Now it's the end of the stream, but I kind of want to finish this puzzle. Well, I have a pin. Ooh, I wonder if I'm supposed to do like a blood sacrifice thing. Oh, on my hands. Hold on. I also wonder if I should put out the fire or something. fire. Hopefully I don't regret doing that. Can you pick up the pails? I love it. Autism Mom suggested doing the pail. I thought Saren did it because it was both green on my end of things, but that was a really good suggestion. I am stooped again. Well, is it time to cheat? Maybe so. I'm cheating. Just so I can do this next little bit. Okay. I was so close. I was so close. Hold on. I just didn't follow through. I just have to, I put out the fire and then there's like, what? Hold on. You're supposed to poke around in here. Is there like a stick or something? There's like apparently a big rock here. Hold on. It says, okay, so it says, tie the bucket to the string, fill the bucket with water, dump the water on the fire to the left, and then poke around in the coals with the stick. Okay, so there is a stick. Okay, hold on one second. The creature in the house ahead is a big scaredy cat, so don't worry about him. Enter the cabin and grab the bucket. Then leave. Head to the right and grab an animal carcass, then continue past the fire. Drop down into the bouncy mushroom and bend down and pick the small purple mushroom. Break the stick from the large tree supporting the dipping lever for the well. Locate the button beneath the place between the well and altar on the right. Okay, left. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I see. Right here. Wow, that was crazy. And then apparently our brother's like button is right there. So yes, I see. His thoughts are so funny. Okay. So we know we're going in the right direction. Alright, so now we take this stick and we poke around in here. And we pick up a rock. Oh, which rock do we want? Any rock? Alright, I guess so. We did this totally out of order, and that is okay. Do you perhaps wait for the scared person to come out and look down the hole, and then you jump up? That's the thing, is I thought it had something to do with that, but no. We had to repair this. I didn't even realize that was a crack. Then we put the carcass on here, so... Ooh, and we prick ourselves, too. There we go. Oh! Oh my. Nothing like getting shocked by lightning. This is not as intuitive as I thought it would be, but I'm also not trying to sound like butthurt because I couldn't figure it out by myself either. It's possible that I just felt... Oh. Oh. Go back up, go back up, go back up, go back up. No, no, no. Okay. Well, I will save it here. Hopefully it saves my progress. Let me see if it'll save. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, we can go back and forth. So, good. It did save our progress. But thank you for... Oops, I exited out instead of leaving it there. Sorry. But thank you for being here. Why is there a drawing on PS on the rock? Any rock is, well, a rock, yeah. I'm glad that you all were thinking the same things I was, where I'm like, am I supposed to catch the monster, or like say hi, or like what? Yes, everyone fished last minute. But, and I will tell my husband that the creek is almost done. Everyone is just fishing real quick. Then I'll be down. I love that Kachoo was totally, satiated by sitting here. It's been fun. Thanks, Em. It's fun that you're here. It's nice. I should pull up the game again so we're not just staring at the gray. But that's okay. Thanks for just chilling with my ramblings today. It was fun talking more about the, my interests / outlining. Let's get choosing. Oh, 1 exclamation. Wow, traffic jam. Wonderful. Great. Yeah, we have fun, yes. I didn't get much done, but I'm gonna keep going with this point. I think I can complete it tonight. That's cool. That's a good idea. I think you will. It's been a productive night. Yeah, I felt productive too, especially with my creative side of things, because I had done a chunk of work today. So, thank you for facilitating hosting the stream. Of course, Thomas is up top. I'm second for once. Autism Mom's very close, and so is Saren. Look at that. Okay, now let's see the top catches. See, there's the treasure chest with Saren's treasure chest. And then, sorry, Knight, Nicole, Liz, Thomas, GK, Saren again. Me, Thomas, me, Nicole, Sophie, Saren, Autism Mom, Standard Fiend, GK again, Nyx, and Autism Mom. Wonderful. Boy, placed 10th. Yeah, you're getting up there. I just can't read the leaderboard fast enough. I've been getting all the junk tonight, cleaning out this pond. Yes, you were like doing the Lord's work. Yeah, I love that. All right, well, oh right, GK is going. Wait, GK's the last one. Bring her home. Let's see what you get. A 1 exclamation. A salmon. That's nice. That's a good one. And it's a 2-star. It's pretty good. Very cool. Lots of mussels tonight. Yes, mussels for sure. Wonderful. Well, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, most likely, unless something crazy happens and work runs over or something. But I should be good. And, man, the fish ain't biting today. I definitely got a bunch of junk. But I am glad that we got to spend time together and it was fun, and I hope that you got a little bit of a head start on whatever goal you're working toward, if not a big chunk of it done. And I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, Kachoo's angry and he's facing away, but bye.